guys, welcome in and/or welcome back to my channel, Home of Christy T. On today's episode of PCS Like a Pro, I'm going to be showing you a few of the homes here in Iwakuni, Japan. So let's get started. So before we get started through the walkthrough, I have taken a liberty of including the dimensions and measurements for the room that we're walking in first. So once you walk into the entryway, you are greeted by your laundry room and your storage closet. Now this may change depending on your building's direction or where your exact apartment lies in your building. So just take this kind of with a grain of salt that, your orientation may differ, but you do get a laundry room. And one thing to note with housing here is that all utilities are included. That means you get a washer, you get a dryer, you get a refrigerator, oven, and a dishwasher as well. The only other thing you'll have to purchase obviously for utilities are things that you decide to use, such as microwaves and stuff like that. But this is the extra storage closet that is here in the main entryway. This is perfect for jackets, shoes, and things like that. It's a nice decent size. There is an overhead light in this area as well, so that's perfect for like if you come in straight into your house, it's dark and all of those kinds of things. Now the area we are in now is the main living room. Now this is a pretty big space with a lot of different orientations that you can place your furniture, as far as your TV and couch and stuff like that. It does have a direct view into the entryway corridor, as well as this little area here where the camera phone is. Now this is what you can use to see outside your door when people come and knock or they ring the doorbell like that. Also in this area are the dining room and the kitchen, and this is the area where I was telling you about, like you get a refrigerator as well as a dishwasher and a stove as well. One thing I would like to say about the kitchens here, especially in the towers specifically, that there is plenty of storage. You do get this pantry here, and then you get a lot of bottom cabinet storage as well as upper cabinet storage. However, the kitchen is slightly limited on drawer space. I think we had exactly 3 drawers, which you'll see in just a second, but just something to consider when planning out your drawer storage and what you're going to put into those drawers. Now with a 3-bedroom tower, you do get 2 balconies. Now this is the first of the 2, and it is a pretty decent size. If you haven't checked out my balcony makeover video, I highly recommend you check it out. But this is the first of the 2 balconies. Obviously we had a really beautiful view from this tower. Now one of the main features I did like about the towers is that you do have this main door that leads to the back of your house where you can close off if you need be, but it is just a little bit of a hallway, and in this hallway you're going to also get a storage closet right on your right, just depending on orientation of your home. Obviously it is pretty deep. It has 2 sliding doors on it, so it's perfect for lots of linen storage or any other things that you may want to get out of your normal day-to-day use spaces. Now the first room that we're going to walk into here is room number 1 that I would like to call it. You're gonna have to ignore the giant ink stain on the floor, but we'll talk about that in a later date. So this room is the smallest of all 3 of the rooms. Each room does have its own thermostat to control the temperature in the room as well. Now if you're not a fan, they do have boob lights in each of these rooms, but that's just something that obviously you just have to deal with. Each of our rooms did have really beautiful and decent views, but this isn't guaranteed for all towers, and just depending on direction of your apartment's layout on the base. This room does only have 1 singular closet in here. So right across from that first bathroom is your actual main bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the apartment that has a full tub and shower combination. The other bathroom does not have this same setup, but this is where your tub will be, and this is where the bathroom where your guests will use if you have guests over or anything like that. It is decently sized. There's a lot of space for storage. I highly recommend you check out my bathroom makeover video. This is where I made over this bathroom. It was such a huge transformation and provided a lot more additional storage, as well as really beautified the space. There is really no counter space, let's be honest, but that's just something to consider when planning out your storage. Moving back out into this little bit of a corridor hallway, we're going to go into the second bedroom. Now this is the second largest of the bedrooms in this apartment. This was where my office was, and this one had also really great views, and this is a decent size for office, child's room, or anything like that. It does have 2 closets, which is perfect for more storage. Both have sliding doors, but I personally would recommend that you bring some type of additional storage to kind of maximize that space. Otherwise, you'll just have wasted space on the bottom of your closets. And as I mentioned before, each of these rooms have their own thermostat, so you can control the temperature separately based on the desired needs in that room. Now moving right on back out, you see here we have another one of those camera phones here that you can once again view the outside of your home if people are arriving, and you can talk to them as well through this. And then we are finally moving into the master bedroom of this apartment. Now this is where your second balcony is located. It is pretty small, but just something to consider. Now this is where you have 2 of those closets again. There are carpets in all of these rooms, but this just depends on the exact tower that you receive. That is a question I would highly recommend that you ask in your emails to housing. This is that balcony once again that is really small. Our exit door was here if we ever needed to escape for fire purposes, so we've really never put anything out here, but it is a really small balcony, and personally just nothing really fits out there. But this is a room that also has a fan, which the only other room that has a fan in this house is the living room. And then once you move into this master, this is the other bathroom I was mentioning earlier. Now it is a lot smaller, but I highly recommend you check out my second bathroom makeover video where I've transformed this bathroom as well. Now this one does include a standalone shower with the sliding door. It does have a little bit of storage with the included wall niche in there. You get a little bit of a storage area right beside the toilet, but once again, something to consider when planning your storage solutions. And one thing I didn't mention about the first bathroom is that each bathroom includes these medicine cabinets. They each have 3 doors on them for storage and such like that. Personally, I wouldn't have gone with this choice as a designer, but for storage purposes, I can see the use of that. So guys, that is going to be all of the spaces available in the 3-bedroom mid-rise towers. I hope that you enjoyed this tour. This is just kind of me heading back out into that main living area. Once again, all of the dimensions and measurements for each of the main living areas and main rooms are included on the photos, so I highly recommend that you check those out. Go back, pause, and just kind of take a picture of those. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope that you enjoyed this tour. There are a couple more of these coming for different styles of housing on base, so please stay tuned for those to come. If you have questions, once again, comment them down below or message me over on Instagram at Home of Christy T, and I'll be happy to help as I can, but please just bear with me. Once again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!